Joe Tigay from Equity Armor Investments. Amazing, Joe, that Tesla has done what it has, given all the naysaying about this company throughout the years. We're going to be coming into this event at $792. What does that mean to you as a trader?
Yeah, I mean, just look at the run it's had not only in 2020, but also going back to October when it was around 220. So the stock's had a tremendous run. It just keeps on going. It's becoming this NASDAQ staple. And for me, if I were an owner of stock at 220 from October or before, this event would be a time to take some risk off the table. That said, I love the company and I love the future for this stock. I think products like the truck are going to put them into new markets and give them a chance to move forward. Of course, they have this gigafactory in China. We're getting closer and closer towards profitability. And I love the fact that instead of just becoming a company that's been hoarding cash like a lot of the losers company out there, they've been putting their cash to work. They've been innovating and moving towards the future. And I really think that's why it's had the run it's had. And that's why people are putting this multiple on it, expecting it to continue to innovate. Now, this situation we're having, of course, it's hard to see how this helps a car company, but if you think about the semi-autonomous vehicle that could be in the future, a lot of futurists are expecting cars to be out there that are just driving around without any drivers. The leader in that space is Tesla, and maybe that's 5 to 10 years still down the line. I think this type of event will push us towards that a little bit faster.
Yeah. All right, Joe, when you look at the way this thing has swung, its volatility, this is going to be no different of an event, most likely. Options seem to suggest the Tesla is still as high beta and high volatility as you get. Where does that push you in the options right now? Where do you see viable ways to play the stock without having to just totally hit it out of the park directionally?
Yeah, so if I were owner of this stock, I think this is the most relevant. I would be looking at taking some risk off the table. A most obvious way would be to buy a put if you own at least 100 shares. Another way would be to sell a call. Just looking at the 880s right now, that's over a 10% increase in the stock. You can sell that for $15. Give me 2% cushion to the downside, and I'll just collect that just for the weekly. So that's one way to just cushion your downside, maybe collect a little income just for being long the stock. I think that's certainly a really good trade if I were an owner of the stock. If I'm just looking at the options market, again, it's very pricey for the average person to get into this at an $800 stock. But I would be looking at just the potential for an upside move. I think I'm looking at things like Elon Musk getting a option payout coming up soon, putting this earnings right in front of that. So I'm thinking an upside could be in place for him. I would be actually looking at, just as a pure speculative bet, not putting a lot of money on this. This is not an investment, but just looking at the 825, 850 call spread expiring this week, just for $6, I can turn that into $25. A quick turnaround on my money.
All right, quick turnaround. Shares right now 3% up coming into the event. Joe, I like the commentary here on Tesla. Thanks for the trade. Thanks for joining us. Joe, we will see you very soon.